Jeff joins us now with a look at your forecast.
Yeah, and just like the last couple of nights, we are expecting some fog out there tonight, but I don't think it'll be anything like it was 2 mornings ago, and probably not even as many areas as what we saw this morning. Right now, part of the reason you can see really good visibilities. This is the best we have seen it in the past 3 evenings, so definitely an improvement there. We have a little bit showing up back here into Central Virginia, Chesapeake, ever so slightly reduced visibility. But even parts of the eastern shore right now are showing decent visibilities. So as we look at the radar, there's nothing out there to track. I do still think there's a pretty good chance. It's not definite, but a pretty good chance at least some areas are going to see that patchy fog later tonight. Otherwise, just breezy and mild. Temperatures not even getting down to the 50s in some locations with that wind out of the southwest, bringing in the warmth. And speaking of warmth, boy, we had it today, tied the record. The records, we've been keeping them since, I don't know, 150 plus years roughly. And the record wasn't all that old because we hit 79 in 2014. We hit it again this afternoon and tied the hottest in this date in February, on this date in February that we've ever seen. So still really, really warm out there. Few spots in the 50s, but for the most part, we're in the 60s right now. We're going to stay in most areas tonight into the 60s. Some of the clouds, again, have a pretty good chance of filling back in later tonight. Definitely a little bit of fog trying to form. We'll see if it's successful or not. Tomorrow, though, look at the difference in the wind directions. That's the front setting up off to the north to begin with. Even into the afternoon, it just starts to sag down, so we'll look for some very warm readings again tomorrow. And then later in the day, that's when we start to see the wind coming in off the water, the low clouds, the fog, the mist, the drizzle will set up as that front gets pushed all the way down to the south. And that leads then to some chillier conditions on Friday. But even then, look at the difference. Northern areas, 40s to near 50. Southern areas, almost 70. There will be a huge swing from north to south during the day on Friday as that warm front lifts to the north and gives us very mild to warm temperatures again over the weekend. So tonight, 61 degrees, some patchy fog likely, otherwise breezy and warm. Tomorrow, a little bit of morning fog in spots, otherwise just breezy and warm, 74. Then the 7-day forecast, you can see that possible shower tomorrow that we just mentioned. Friday, I have 60 up there, but some of you are going to be 50 and others are going to be 70. So, and maybe even all, some areas will be both of those at once as we go throughout the day. 76 on Saturday. Chance of rain, and then a little bit better shot later in the day on Sunday. That day, the record's 78. We're predicting another record-tying high that day as well.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.